Did you know that Africa is not just the cradle of mankind but also the birthplace of ironworking and writing? These are just a few of the shocking truths we uncover in this documentary breakdown. The history of Africa is often presented as a footnote in global history, but the reality is that Africa has been a hub of innovation, trade, and civilization for thousands of years. Today, we dive into two of the most authoritative documentaries on African history, Africa's Great Civilizations by Henry Louis Gates Jr. and the Africans, A Triple Heritage by Dr. Oli Mazrui. These films reveal the lesser-known details, suppressed history, and modern connections that shape the continent and the world. Let's begin with the cradle of mankind. The earliest human remains have been found in Africa, confirming it as the birthplace of humanity. This discovery is not just a scientific fact but a testament to Africa's foundational role in human history. Moving forward, we explore the ancient civilizations of Africa. Egypt and Carthage are often the first to come to mind, but did you know that Africa independently developed ironworking and agriculture? These innovations were not borrowed but emerged from the ingenuity of African societies. Trade networks also flourished across the continent, connecting African kingdoms to the Middle East, Europe, and China long before European colonization. The arrival of Islam in the 7th century brought another layer of cultural influence, predating Western culture by a millennium. But Africa's history took a dark turn with the transatlantic slave trade beginning in the 16th century. European colonizers captured African farmers, artisans, and warriors, creating large diaspora populations in the Americas. This period marked the beginning of centuries of exploitation and disruption. By the late 19th century, European powers had colonized almost all of Africa, extracting resources and redefining local economies. The ecological balance shifted from a partnership with nature to a profit-driven model, leading to the modern ecological crisis we see today. Decolonization in the 20th century gave rise to the modern African states we know today, but the legacy of colonization is still felt in the political structures and borders that persist. Despite this, Africa remains a continent of immense cultural diversity, with a blend of indigenous, Islamic, and Western influences shaping modern African identity. The suppressed history of Africa is not just a story of colonization but also of resilience and innovation. The narratives that Europeans brought civilization to Africa are challenged by the rich and sophisticated civilizations that existed long before their arrival. The ecological philosophies of traditional African societies, which viewed nature as a partner, were disrupted by colonial and religious ideologies that framed nature as a resource to be exploited. This shift continues to drive modern environmental issues. As we conclude, it's clear that Africa's history is deeply intertwined with global history. The suppressed truths and lesser-known details revealed in these documentaries challenge the narratives we've been taught and invite us to see Africa in a new light. From the cradle of mankind to the modern states, Africa's history is a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of its people.